Hey, welcome. Shall we go a bit more casual? Let's do a bit more casual. Oh, hey, welcome. So this is like a joint kind of officey area. So if you guys come in, I have always shared offices with my brother, and he naturally needs a lot more space than me. I need like one studio, and he's running like a whole production house, which is like feed source and flavor. And so this kind of like 2/3 of the office is pretty much feed source. So we at Freshly Grounded do work from here. So this desk space here is a workspace for like everyone who works in this office, regardless of like which company you're technically employed by. And then we've got like a creative space over here. What I'm going to take you guys to now is the studio. Okay, so this is the Freshly Grounded studio. I think the number one thing that people say when they come into the studio is that it's a lot smaller than they have seen on camera what they expected it to be like. I think we've managed to make a lot out of it. It's really, really cool, and like I said, it's like my dream man cave of how I would want like a cozy like environment where I can like work out of and stuff to be. So first, I'll show you guys the open up set. So this is a set that we built, and at the time that we built it, we didn't know why we were building it, but we just knew that we had this space. Before, we were using this space as like a producer setup. We had a big desk here for a producer to like manage the episode, and we realized we literally just didn't need it. We removed the table and we set up this set, and this set is so simple, you guys will not believe, and it looks so cool on camera, and it just goes to show that you don't really need much at all. Literally, we bought some black paint, painted the wall black, I think like 2 or 3 planks of wood from Wix, which is a department store in the UK, so the equivalent of like, I don't know, Ace if you're in the UAE, and Target in America. I don't know, I've never been to America. Anyway, sawed them down with a handsaw ourselves. The only thing we actually really paid real money for is these lights. This whole set really literally was all done like I think within £100, and I'm really proud of that, because it just goes to show that you can really make things happen with whatever you've got. And sometimes like I think that stops us from getting things done, but we realize when we do it that we really don't require much. This was a window, and that was our biggest barrier. We didn't create a set here before because we were always thinking you can't have the camera facing the window because the lighting is going to be off. And we literally went on Amazon, we bought this blackout sheet, we cut it ourselves and put up a sheet to black it out, and when you put it on camera you can't even tell. Over here we've got the TV. This TV, look at that, huh? If you want to watch, if you want on their podcast and you want to watch a bit of telly, or you want to watch yourselves, we can directly link the cameras up to the telly while we're doing the episode, so you can watch kind of how you look, and you know, if you're looking good or if you're looking rough. Some episodes I'm looking like I've just had a trim, feel fresh, and other episodes, you know, not so much. But this right here, if we use this more often, maybe would help me realize sometimes I look rough. And also you can, you know, if you want to just... Okay, let's come all the way around here. So now this is the main bit. This is the set that you guys are used to. This is the set that we use for Freshly Grounded. So first of all, here's a cool did you know fact. Did you know that we switched up to this table setup because the plan was that we will start having 4-man episodes. And I always love the idea of having an episode with like loads of people. That's why we invested in this setup like this. We've got 4 different mics, got 4 different chairs, and you can just have a natter, and it's like there's like a different kind of community vibe. Also, one thing that we recently changed up is this right here. So this is a switcher, right? And what we used to do is we used to edit the episodes of Freshly Grounded. Like we used to shoot the episodes and then edit them right after. And so you'd spend like half a day shooting because we'd have to set up the set because we didn't have our own dedicated studio. So you set up the set, you shoot, you take the set down, and then you spend another half day editing it. And so that's a whole day gone. Now, because we have the set already, it's already set up, and we just come in here, we shoot for an hour and a half, and I'm now live editing the episode. So we've completely changed the process. So no editing pretty much is needed for the episodes anymore, which is a massive help. In regards to what we have over here, this is pretty much just our backdrop. We've got a charging station over here. So the idea is to kind of make sure that everything's always charged. And over there at the top, that's the newest addition to our studio that you'll see. It's a frame that was gifted to us by Aki Tweet. And he does like graphic designs, and when we launched our card game, he sent it to us. And I thought, wow, someone's put that much effort into designing something, getting it printed, and then sending it to us. The least I can do is throw it up somewhere in our studio. And so I'll put it up, and you can follow him. We've got the Freshly Grounded logo in 3D. We used to have canvases for this, and then we ended up upgrading to the 3D logo. But these are our old canvases. Look, This was canvas number 2. This is the original freshly grounded canvas. So this is the first ever freshly grounded canvas. And we keep saying that we're going to auction this off, and we keep not doing that. So I don't know what we want to do with this. We can like auction it for charity, or auction it for business. No, charity. Charity is what we auction that for. And then the second one, maybe we can auction for business. So that's pretty much where we're at. I don't know if you can get the vibe in the studio, but the idea really was just to have like a nice cozy space that like promotes creativity and conversation. So when people are in this room, they feel comfortable, they feel relaxed. That's the whole goal, because we're having conversation with people. We don't want them to feel like, we want them to forget that the cameras are there. And so for example, one of the things that we have here is we have no added studio lights. And that sounds crazy because the main thing anyone will tell you is lighting. But imagine being in a room having a conversation with someone for 2 hours and you've got lights shining in your faces. And we tried that once and it just felt really unnatural. So we've tried our best to stay away from any kind of forced and fake lighting. And that's it really. Let me know what you guys think about our new content that we've been putting out. Open up, extra shot, which is this. And with that being said, that's the end of this studio tour. So thank you very much. Muchas gracias. And jazakallahu khairan.